Hey family, and welcome back to the channel. Listen, I have 10 small changes that will make your home instantly feel luxurious. Now, if the tips don't apply, let them fly. Let's jump right into it. Number one, statement mirrors. Believe it or not, statement mirrors really make your home says rich, luxe, and custom. Now here's how you could do it. You can do a nice mirror over your console table, just like you see in the background. That's going to actually add value. It's going to add dimensions and layers, and it really is going to make your house says designer. Also, a floor mirror. That's going to be great, whether that's in your bedroom, whether that's in your living room space. A floor mirror that has that brushed gold corners to it, that's really going to help that space look absolutely amazing. And so you want to think arch antique gold trim frames around that mirror, because that's going to set it off to the next level. Now, here's the thing. If you're not going to clean the mirror, if you ain't got no Windex inside, if you ain't got no vinegar, whatever you're using to clean your mirror, if you're not gonna clean it, don't worry about it, okay? Because what I don't want you to do is add stuff to your space and it's not looking like how I need to look, okay? And so if I can run my finger across it, that ain't it. But some statement mirrors really opens up the space. It makes the space look large. And even if you can have it to reflect against the window, that's going to bring in that light that I know that you're looking for. And so that way you don't have to depend on just flipping the switch up and down, but that lighting is coming in because the mirror is reflecting from the window. And so don't sleep on the mirrors, okay? Look at your house. Do I got any mirrors? Okay, where are the mirrors located? Because it's going to help the room. It's not just look at you. Okay, I know mirror on the wall. No, it's not about you. It's about the lighting, okay? It's about bringing the room together. That's going to help make your home says luxe. All right, let's go to the next one. Updating your hardware. Now, this is going to be a game changer. I'm talking your doorknobs. I'm talking your kitchen cabinets. I'm talking your bathroom faucets. I'm talking even your dresser drawers. I'm telling you, upgrading the hardware literally upgrades the entire space. It adds value to the room, and it says designer every single time. So don't be afraid of that. And if that means you got to go to Amazon, it means you got to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you got to go, upgrade your hardware. And listen, all this stuff you can find in my Amazon storefront because I've already prepared for your arrival. So upgrade your hardware. These are small changes that make your house says luxury. You ain't got to spend a whole bunch of money because luxury is about the details. And so these little details that we're doing, you got to get into it. Okay, so upgrading the hardware is going to set it off. It's going to take you from builder grade to custom. It's going to take you from average to luxe in no time. So upgrading that, get someone to install it. Okay, so we don't want you to mess up anything. Okay, you ain't skilled in that. Get somebody to install it. Or if you want to try to do it yourself, hey, that's your business. Go for it. YouTube University. But get somebody to install it, and that way, that's going to help your home really go to the next level. Let's go to the next one. A signature scent. Now, if you just gonna upgrade the hardware, you just gonna add the mirrors, but you're not gonna do a signature scent, you're doing yourself a disservice. Your house got to smell like the gates of heaven. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It got to smell sweet, got to smell warm, got to smell inviting. And so having a signature scent, not just candles, you're going to need to layer that with candles, a diffuser, so essential oils. That's going to help your house have that luxury, not just look, but smell that you're looking for, okay? So your house may be a little dated, but we don't need to know that because you have layered that. For those, I'm not into plugins. Don't get the plugins if you don't get the plugins. But for those who get the plugins, okay? Because I'm going to get me a couple, okay? That's my business, okay? That's what I'm going to do. But if you don't do the plugins because y'all got all these rules and stuff, don't get the plugins. Get you some candles, get you the diffuser, get your essential oil, get your candle warmer. Get those things to really make your house smell good. If you layer it, it will work. Now, if you're not going to take out the trash, if you're not going to clean out the sink, if you're not going to clean out the refrigerator, it's fighting against your scent, okay? It's not signature when everything in your house is out of order, okay? It's not going to be a signature, okay? No, it's not a signature, okay? It's an initial, okay? Because it's not working, okay? We need a signature scent, okay? We need to see, okay, she took time on this. All right, let's go to the next one. Fresh greenery. Now, I know we like the artificial stuff. You see, I got my artificial stems. We love it, but fresh greenery, we're going to do it every single time. All right, and you can put it in a glass vase. You can sit it on top of your kitchen island. You can also do some flowers in the entryway. You can do it in your bedroom. You can do it in your bathroom. You can do it in your breakfast nook. Whatever you want to do it, add the greenery. Adding those natural elements says luxury every single time. Everything don't need to be shiny, okay? Everything don't need to be, you know, piercing to the eye, but just adding those natural elements. If it's gonna look like a rainforest, that's too much, okay? You can use some nice flowers and that will help your house go to the next level. Listen, we're not spending a whole bunch of money, but we're really getting down to the details that separates your house from the other 10 houses down the street, okay? Adding the natural green. Now, if you don't have a green thumb, your thumb may be blue, don't get it. Stick with the artificial and stick with the candles and the diffuser, okay? If you don't have a green thumb and it's purple, don't get it, okay? It got to be a green thumb, because what you're going to do is you're going to kill it. You're going to kill it, and now you're setting yourself back, so don't do it. If you ain't got a green thumb, just let the tip move, all right? Let's go to the next one. Throw pillow covers. Okay, now let me tell you about the pillow covers. If you're going to update your pillow covers, you're gonna have to go down a size. So if your pillow is a 24 by 24, you're gonna have to get a 22 by 22. If it's an 18 by 18, you're gonna have to get a 16 by 16. If it's a 20 by 20, you're gonna have to get 18 by 18. You're gonna have to go down a size so you can get that luxe feel. I got some pillow covers with every color that's gonna look great on your couch. Check my Amazon storefront link at the end of this video. I'm telling you, those pillow covers look great, look excellent, and it gives that designer feel. So changing out your pillow covers throughout the season, throughout the time, that really elevates the home. You ain't spend a whole bunch of money. That's just a simple change that helps your house, says custom, rich, and luxe. All right, let's go to the next one. Upgrading your lampshades, having the same shade that you got from Home Goods, it's gonna get you in trouble, okay? Because you didn't clean them, you didn't dust them, just like you didn't dust that ceiling fan. I'm not gonna judge you. Just like you didn't dust that ceiling fan, you got to clean them lampshades, okay? And you can change those out as well. You don't always have to buy another lamp. You can just change the lampshades out. And I got some lampshades in my Amazon storefront that you can look at to see, will this fit for your area? Now, if it don't fit, don't get it. Hey, I'm not trying to make you spend $1 if you're not supposed to spend it, okay? If it don't fit, don't get it. But I want you to look, because just upgrading the little details is really going to make the difference in your space. So your lampshades is something that you want to look into. Even if you don't have lamps, think about floor lamps. Think about table lamps. Think about wall sconces. These are the details that's going to make the difference, all right? Let's go to the next one. Rugs. Rugs is another small, may not even be small, I would call it medium. It's a detail, but it's a very important detail, okay? And so we talked about this in a previous video. You gotta make sure your rug is complementing the space and it don't have to take over spirit, because we don't want it to take over. If it takes over, it's too much, okay? The rug is not the show, it's the foundation, all right? So you wanna make sure your rug is complementing your space and you got the right size. Just that detail alone is gonna make your living room go to a whole nother level. Gonna make your dining room space stand out. You want to get into that, all right? Let's go to the next one. Accent wall. I don't care what nobody say. An accent wall gonna do it every single time. A pop of color. Now, for those that, well, I don't want to do color. I want everything beige. I want everything light. Okay, it's gonna get dirty. Invest into some color. Okay, I don't care what color it is. Find your color that works well with your space, because a pop of color really helps the room to feel cohesive, really bring the warm tones in, but it also says home, okay? We love it to look like a magazine, but we want it to be functional. We want it to be able to say, okay, you design it. Bring in the color. Don't be afraid of the color, okay? You can always paint it something different, but this is a small detail that really elevates those walls, that elevates those rooms and those spaces. So you're trying to figure out, what should I put on the wall? What should I do? Add some color first. See what the color do, because the color might bring in the coziness. The color may bring in the warmth. The color may bring in the thing that you need to really set that room up for what it needs. You got the furniture, but something's still bland, it's still boring. You need some color. Get some color in your life and see, will it work for you? All right, here is the next one. Artwork. Artwork is going to do it every single time. Now, with the artwork, you can't just get everything that you see, because it's gonna look like a farmhouse and that ain't it, okay? It's gonna look like a thrift store, an antique store. We're not going for that, okay? We don't want your house to look like Hobby Lobby. We wanna just get a couple of things from Hobby Lobby. You see the difference? And so you wanna invest in the artwork. Now, it's a little pricey, but that detail really helps the whole room come together. It makes the room says this finish. And you know something that's been missing the whole time? It's the artwork. You need artwork that's really going to speak to the entire room, not just speak to you. Okay, I get, oh, I saw this picture at the store. It just really spoke to me, but did it speak to the room? Okay, is the room satisfied? Is the room finished? Okay, or is it all about you? Because we gonna know when we walk in. Okay, we don't want that. We want the picture to be able to be complementary to everything that's happening in that space at once. Okay, I know it was a picture you saw and it spoke to your childhood, but this is not your childhood. Okay, it needs to speak to the entire space. All right, let's go to the last one. Declutter. I'm going to always say it. If you want your house to be luxury, if you want your house to feel warm and inviting, if you want your house to stay rich, you're going to have to declutter, because less will always be more. What do we say? Less is king, texture is queen. So we need to declutter. You don't need all that stuff. There's a thing called negative space. What is negative space? Negative space is empty space that's been reserved so everything won't seem cluttered in the space. It allows the room to breathe. So every corner don't have to be filled. Everything don't have to be on the wall. You don't have to put up all the pictures that you had since elementary school on your walls, because it looks busy, it looks cluttered, and it looks dysfunctional. All right, so you want to make sure that you're utilizing the negative space. It's for your advantage anyway. All right, so make sure that you declutter. How do I know that you declutter? Because you're now designing in stages of 3. You're using the rule of 3, all right, on your console table. How do I know that you're decluttering? Because we're not coming into your house trying to move clothes out the way because you don't put everything up where it's supposed to be. How do I know that you're decluttering? Because I'm able to sit down and find the remote and it's not digging up anything else in your couch, all right? So you got to declutter your space. Luxury is not just about buying stuff. It's about maintaining what you already have. And you already know my rule. If you can't maintain it, don't buy it, all right? So I want to hear from you. What are some of these things that you're going to do? They're small details, but what are these details that you're going to be working on to make your space look like how I know you want it to look, all right? And if this is your first time here, do me a favor and subscribe, hit like, join the family, because you're going to laugh, you're going to learn, and you're going to have a good time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.